Okay guys, we're here at the Nationals and I can't promise great footage because I just did about 5 minutes worth and turned out it was on camera, not video. But anyway, so we're here at the Nationals safely, and of course I've already begun to question my sanity about bringing 3 dogs, and yet I do have a positive to share. Willow, get out of there. She's looking for cats, and the ducks have definitely not a positive because we've seen the ducks now and we're riveted. But Willow went by 2 Westies with a sweet old lady walking them while I was entangled in the original leashes I was trying. I had, like, instead of the swape spelt that I now have on, I had like a 2-set leash, a 2-dog walker for Willow and Daisy and a short one for Asher, but it didn't work because they were on their collars and kind of choking a bit. And then also I was getting massively tangled up. Whenever I say easy, Willow and Asher are phenomenal about it, but with Daisy being all over 100 miles an hour all over everything, we were getting tangled up, and Willow was just avoided completely. Didn't you, Willie? You good girl. Avoided completely the Westies, even with Daisy around, so I was super proud of her. But I was about to give a message to say the ducks are a different story, and also my motto for this weekend is going to be never be in a hurry, because that should be a good motto forever anyway, but that's not my personality, nor is it my blessed past mom's, who was like 100 miles an hour even at 89, and sadly she didn't make it to 90, but she was still working like 30 hours a week, and she broke a couple bones near the end, but like me, she waited a lot of years before. She waited longer years. I broke my wrist just a couple of years ago with these guys running with Asher on a single lead. But here comes a biker, so I'm going to step off to the path. But anyway, the point I was going to say is Asher and Willow are amazing with kids. And the first parts of the shows we took Daisy to, she didn't distinguish at all between kids and adults. Come on, guys. It was just the same to her. But now, last week or so, she saw a kid at a show and she was barking, like, what's this? A couple times. So I had to be firm with her, and she just saw a kid rollerblading, and at first she barked, but then she went up and she was good with him. But then she started to try. She's back in the bitey phase, where yesterday she just jumped right up in the air and bit Al's hand. So again, she is a challenge. It's not as easy as I make it look. And I also want to point out that that's just a Stafford. They're very bitey. They usually grow out of any teethy bitey stuff at about 8 months, which Daisy did. But now she's rebounding with her insane energy, which I think part of it is we didn't have Lexi for the last 2 weeks because of all that's going on in her family. And even having her 1 day a week is some extra person to drain and train the dogs. So I'm hoping Lexi will be coming back in a week or so, and that'll solve that little bit of extra stuff, because they appreciate having just the diversity. Because really, with me so busy with working the shows, that's all I do is work in the shows. So if they're not at the shows, they're kind of entertaining themselves by eating rocks like Daisy tries to do in the yard, or acorns, or now lately we've seen 2 snakes, and I know the gopher snakes can actually cause problems. So another kudos to Willow. The other day she had a black big garter snake, I think, but it was like 2 feet or something, and she had it in her mouth, and I heard Al screaming, and I actually was like, of course, oh my god, but it sounded like I didn't hear any dog fighting, so I thought, what the hell? And I went out and she had this was just last week actually, in her mouth, and I hope she didn't kill it. I saw a little blood, but it scooted back under the pool, so we'll see when they put the pool up. I'm hoping it got away. So anyway, she dropped it though when Hal said, so she is 100% getting better with age, because she never did that. So anyway, I was about to say that, again, all my puppy owners have been incredible with this. One puppy owner has been very good, but she's easy to work with and a wonderful person, but I have had to talk directly with her because she got a full-time job, and then the family support they thought they were going to have for the dogs when that happened, the dog didn't happen. And so even though he's a great dog, he's very hyped, very kind hyped, no aggression, but when he goes out and people or other dogs, he loses his mind, and we can't have that. And also I want to point out that just because of what I'm dealing with these guys, it does go to show that the training is never done. So hold on, Asher, stop it. They hear that, and here comes a jogger, so too much going on, but I'm going to close it off in a minute so I have my hands free. All right, wish me luck, everybody. Never be in a hurry is my motto.